What's up, people? Welcome back to Scheme It Up, man. Hit that like button if you can. We're going to do a quick red zone video. Man, it's one of the most crucial parts of your game. You got to get six. You can't settle for three in the red zone, man. So I'm going to show you how I set up my red zone and also my two-point conversions. You know I go for two every time. Don't believe in kicking the three. Kicking the one, man. That one, I usually miss about 50% of my field goals, man. So I don't know what it is, so I might as well just go for two. Plus, I feel like you got the odds on your side. You got nice, efficient plays that can get you to 2 point, man. So I'm going to show you guys how I set up my 2-point conversion, man. Hope you like it. Remember, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, man, if you're new to the channel, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the videos and what you want to see next, man. But this red zone setup, man, it's just been money for me, man. I get it a lot, and no matter who I'm playing against, it's really difficult to stop. A lot of times they try to fake you out and set up some stuff, but man, you just got to be patient and just watch the tutorial, man, to show you exactly how to set it up and get these easy 2 points or get your six, man. Sometimes, you know, they run committing. You got to have a nice play ready for them, man. So I hope y'all like the content, man. We're going to keep it pushing, man. Shout out to Carlos Diaz, man. Hopefully you get better, my friend. We still praying for you, brother. Alright, so let's jump right into this tutorial, man. I mean, you gotta come, again, like I said, you gotta come away with points when you get in the red zone. You don't want to get stopped. So, I mean, I feel like these RPOs are perfect for that, man. They don't know, they gotta respect the run, but you also got the pass element. So if once you start hitting with those RPOs, you can start really getting those run plays in, because they can't run commit anymore. Because they know they gotta watch that bubble, they gotta watch those quick hitches that we throw. So let's get into it, man. Let's go in the spread playbook. We're in wing slot weak. RPO read bubble. Man, this is one of my favorite plays. I really don't pull it out in the normal field. I usually only pull it out in the red zone, so they've never seen it, and so they really don't know what to expect. Is it a run? Is it a pass? They don't know, right? So it's a great play, man. I'm probably, if I did the percentages, I probably get it 85% of the time, man. Every now and again, you have a good user. The user is going to have to go and defend it himself, like. So if you got a good user with some great user skills, you may be able to defend that. But other than that, man, you're not stopping this play. So I'm going to set my zone drops to 0. I know a lot of people do that in the red zone so they can kind of get themselves a pick six. But I'm going to show you that doesn't matter. It's not going to do anything, right? So we're going to go just against man coverage. A lot of times you get man coverage in the red zone also. But I'll also throw in a couple zones to show you it doesn't matter what they are, right? So this bubble right here, man, is killer, man. The key to this is just being patient, right? A lot of times you want to hurry up and throw it out there. It's being patient. You're watching with the defense. You have time. The handoff is really long, so you got time to really see what the defender's going to do, right? And I'm playing against the Patriots on purpose, right? Show you even against the best DBs in the game. It's not going to be, right? See how he just stays there, and bam, just throw it out there, right? Zip it on out there. And see, he just freezes. The reason he's freezing, because he still has run responsibilities. We'll look at that in the replay, right? He still has to respect the run. He's got to make sure that, hey, if I hand it off, he can be over there to be a stop defender, right? So we just take our time and throw it out there. Right now, we can also, if we see the user fly over there, of course we got the hitch right there, right? Then you just turn around. You can low ball that sometimes. A lot of times I try to pass lead it to the left, but we'll show you that in a little bit. So yeah, man, you can just kind of zip it out there. They're slow to react to it, even though they said they updated this, right? It's a tough play to stop, man, because if I hand it off, of course, you got to respect Saquon, right? So if I hand it off, there's still a nice little gap there, right? But I don't like to risk sometimes. I'm always unlucky with the block sheds, so I try to just go ahead and throw it out there, man. I'm going to throw it probably 95% of the time, unless it's just a weak box. He comes out in some kind of nickel in the goal line. I'm probably going to hand it off. So you got that option. Of course, when you move him in motion, that converts to this little short hitch. That can also be one. So if you see the user try to fly over there, which you see try to hand it off here. Again, I got no luck with this. This was not a great running play, so I wouldn't use it that way. I would only be looking for that bubble or the hitch. Or you can even take off from the quarterback sometimes. But that bubble is going to be there 9 out of 10 times. Like, they're just, it usually freezes the user. That handoff is so long that the user freezes the user also. He just kind of standing still, like he doesn't know what's coming. Am I handing it off? Am I going to run it? He doesn't know. So it's just a great play for me. It's a great. So again, you also got that hitch right there. You're just watching the leverage of the defender, man. If he's behind him, low ball it. Right now, if he's on side of him, I wouldn't low ball it. I would Sometimes I would try to high pass it, but you got to make sure you got a pretty good receiver right there, right? And if you guys that are playing much, you probably do. You can probably throw one up like that to Calvin Johnson or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, it's just a great play. The handoff, depending on the box count, man, usually you get a good box count and they'll let you know if you can run this ball. But again, I don't think this is the best running play. If you're looking for a run play, I probably wouldn't use this one. There you have it, man. It's just, I get this so much that it's like, why kick a field goal, man? Get the 8 points. Those 2 points could be the difference between you winning and losing the game, man. You know, you start getting 16, 24. So then if they're kicking field goals. So once again, our prayers go out to you, Carlos, man. I hope you get better, man. Carlos Diaz, y'all send us, you know, if you got the second, man, say some prayers up for Carlos Diaz. He's recovering right now from COVID. We wish him a speedy recovery, man. Get back to the house, get back in the lab, get back on this Madden, man. So let's jump into the next formation. Well, not the next formation. We're going to run it against another formation, right? So still in the red zone. So you may see man. Most of the time you'll probably see some kind of cover two, and they think that's going to stop that, but it's not. So let's go. We're going to go ahead and go to the, let's make sure we set our zone drops again. I think we have to set it every time. Let's set it to 0. Because most of the time, when you get in the red zone, that's what most people are going to do. Set it to 0, and we'll find hard flats. Let's go. So a lot of times, the user won't even play this, right? He's assuming that, hey, my hard flats are going to stop that bubble, which is not the case, because you can see the person that's supposed to play the hard flat is now one of our read men. So he's got run support obligations. So he's got to support the run first. And he's leaving the bubble wide open. So a lot of times that'll happen a few times before they even catch on. So there's a free 2-point conversion, or you got yourself free 6 in the red zone when they're kind of run committing every single time. Also, if he decides to come out there himself, this is also wide open, right? You throw that every single time. Now, if you got a good user, he can pick that, so just be careful. Now, if I see that guy outside, now usually they show me if the box is green or not. I don't see where that is right now. But if it is green, sometimes I'll just hand it off, right? We're trying to ram it in there with Saquon, but that didn't really work out. And again, I rarely ever hand it off unless I can just see it's wide open, right? Because the bubble is just so easy. It's just so easy to get. That guy's going in. If I want to run it, I can with Daniel Jones. Or if you got yourself Lamar Jackson, even better. So again, this can be like a triple option, man. You've got the option to hand it off, you've got the option to pass, or you can run it, right? Depending on what R does, right? He stays there. He even blocks for me. So again, easy money in the red zone, man. You got to get your money in the red zone. Got to come away with 6 or 2-point conversion, and that 2-point conversion can set you apart from winning the game. And I've had many a times where the 2-point conversion has helped me when I've had to make them settle for 3. Right now, I don't have to because I've been making all my 2-point conversions. So we'll do this one more time, maybe against, what's some other stuff they'll come out at? Maybe cover 3 hard flats, right? Which cover 3 hard flats probably plays this the best of all of them, but still not good enough, right? Oh, bad throw by Daniel. Come on. So that time, see, I saw him float. Now, see how he floats. He does play the bubble well, right? But the short curl is wide open. I just threw that terribly. First time, shouldn't have tried to low ball it. Just throw it outside, lead it, so that lurker, it makes it tough for the lurker to get there. But if you see the user there, I would just avoid it altogether and just say, find another option. Either run it or hand it off. But if the user runs over there, most likely you'll be able to get it with the handoff. A lot of times it just leaves it wide open. So we'll read that guy. He's coming in, so I can just run it on in. So it's a little bit of a read too. You're reading the R guy, which is that linebacker right there. You want to make sure if he crashes down, you can pull it or you can throw it. Whatever. It's a lot to read in a short amount of time, but it is doable. It's doable, man. But yeah, man, just wanted to show you guys one of my go-to plays in the red zone. It is just money, man. That's why I don't really kick extra points anymore. I go for 2 every single time, unless it just doesn't make sense. Now, even if you delay, right, it still can beat that hard flat because he's still got to watch that run. You know, cover 3 is also not a very good run defense. So a lot of times you can just run it, which some reason in practice mode, man, they just play amazing against the run. But you guys got kind of get the picture, man. Yeah, this bubble is deadly. I don't really run it on any other downs just because I like to save it for the red zones. I got plenty of other plays that can get me a nice bubble, so don't really need it. But you can also use it. I mean, it's also possible to use it on any other regular down as well. All right, fellas, this is just a short one, man. I want to show you something that I like to do in the red zone. Of course, let's do one more. Let's do one more play. Another play that I like to go to, if I've kind of worn that play out, it's a high-scoring game, and he's kind of ready for that one, I'll come to this. RPO read wide receiver screen, right? So this is a play you guys know we've run this. It's also good to just keep it in the bag for the red zone.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19.
Another trick to have in your bag, so you just motion him to the left. Everybody goes to the screen, and you've got a quick, easy read. A lot of times they're expecting, and they see that screen goes out there, and they just fly over to the screen, man. And also, you could also run this one in also, right? If you kind of see that they're kind of trying to lurk that one. It's hard to play both, man. It's hard to play both when you got the option of run and play. That's why these RPOs are so deadly. Now, this is also a better run play. If you see it's wide open like this, you're most likely going to get that, right? Easy money. So this one, you kind of got a better run option. The other one is not the best running play, but this one is probably a better run option to get you a nice short yards. If you see that the box is clear, right? Like that's a clear box. You can hand that off all day long, unless they've got some kind of inside run stuff, which you could still probably squeak past them also, right? So yeah, man. Again, this is man coverage. Is this man coverage? I don't remember what defense I ran. Okay. So again, he's got that read responsibility. We went over this with our RPOs, man, but just wanted to show you guys what I like to run in the red zone. Get your 2-point conversions, man. Stop kicking extra points, man, because you're going to miss probably 1 out of 5 of them because of that glitchy little lag thing it does every now and again. So might as well go for 2, man, especially with these efficient plays, man. I would say these work 80% of the time. But it is a little high risk factor. Every now and again, you'll get one of these picked by an acrobat, and he takes it for 6, right? I mean, well, really just 2 if you're doing it on a 2-point conversion. So, again, if you're doing it in the red zone before you score, I would be extra careful, man. But yeah, man, that's Scheme It Up. Man, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, man. Let me know what else you guys want me to cover, man. I got the red zone. Got a few more pass plays coming, man. I got a lot of content coming this week. Last week was crazy, so I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Remember, smash the like button, hit subscribe, man, for more. And if you're new, welcome to the channel, man. This is what we do, man. This has Scheme It Up. It's more about scheme, man. My user skills aren't as great. This is for those, man, if you just want to outthink your opponent. And I've seen, man, you know when you're playing somebody that's just better than you skill-wise, right? So then you got to outthink them, right? Now I've beat a couple of those guys. It's just a good feeling, man, knowing that, hey, man, the scheme that I came up with was able to beat them, right? He's probably a better player than me, right? But that's why we scheme it up over here, man. Appreciate y'all.